And if the clerk will take the roll.
Commissioner Reinert.
Here.
Commissioner Schulte.
Here.
Commissioner Look.
Here.
Commissioner Gamache.
Here.
Commissioner Jepson.
Here.
Commissioner Meisner.
Here.
And all but Commissioner Breasted is with us this morning. Item number 4 is to consider accepting the regular claims paid over $500 and purchase card claims paid for the period ending December 15th, 2023. Is there a motion?
So moved.
It's been moved by Commissioner Jepson. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Meisner. Any discussion? Seeing none, this
Roll call.
is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Reinert.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson.
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner.
Aye.
And it passes unanimously. Item number 5 is approval of minutes from the December 19th, 2023 County Board meeting. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Jepson. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Meisner has seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, it's approved. Item number 5 is, item number 6 is chair remarks. I made the chair remarks I wished to make earlier today, so I'll leave that open and we'll move on to item number 7, committee reports. A is the management committee report, and we have Commissioner Look, you were the chair of management last year, and this is the last report for the year, so we'll turn it to Commissioner Look.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Management Committee met on December 19th. We did not have any public comment. We have one action item, which is the Management Committee recommended approving compensating the on-call attorney $30 per day for being available to law enforcement in the courts from 4:30 p.m. to 8 a.m. Monday through Friday and around the clock on Saturdays and Sundays, effective January 13th, 2024. This is essentially helping out law enforcement if they're needing it. $30 a day I don't think is compensating too terribly much for that amount of time, and taking away from family and that sort of thing. So we passed it through the management committee with minimal discussion. But anyways, I would move to approve that.
We have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Schulte. Yes, I would agree. That was a good discussion as to how this actually works and the needs that were there. So I appreciated the information that we received on that. Any other discussion, questions, comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Oh, excuse me, we need a roll call vote.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson.
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner.
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert.
Aye. And it passes unanimously.
And Mr. Chair, the rest is for informational purposes only. Add some discussion on changing around some highway positions that would better suit the Transportation Department for the work that they see coming up here in 2024. And aside from that, that'll conclude my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Look. Appreciate that. We'll move on to the Transportation Committee. We have a chair report, and the chair from last year was Commissioner Breasted. She's not with us today, so vice chair from last year was Commissioner Look, and this is the last meeting of the year, so we'll turn it over to Commissioner Look.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. There are a couple of action items in this chair report. The first is the chair of the committee recommends ratifying contract C00105554, the 2024-25 section 5310 Transit Coordination Assistance Project, TCAP for a 2-year grant agreement, MnDOT contract 1054559 with MnDOT to implement transportation services for enhanced mobility of seniors and individuals with disabilities.
Any discussion, questions? Do I have a motion on this
I'll
one?
move approval.
It's been moved by Commissioner Schulte. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Meisner. Any discussion? Roll call vote.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson.
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner.
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
That passes unanimously. Item number 2.
Mr. Chair, the second item is the chair of the committee recommends approval of contract C00105546 subrecipient grant agreement SG 2023-006 with the Metropolitan Council for the period of January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024 for CMAQ funds for Anoka County Transportation Management Organization, otherwise known as the TMO. And this goes to fund the commute solutions work that we do here at the county.
And do we have a motion?
So moved.
It's been moved by Commissioner Jepson. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Schulte. Any discussion?
Mr. Chair,
Commissioner Schulte.
for the edification of the public, CMAQ is congestion mitigation air quality.
Thank you. Any other comments, questions? Roll call vote.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson.
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner.
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
And Mr. Chair.
Yes. Mr. Chair, that concludes the chair's report for the Transportation Committee.
Thank you, Commissioner Look. And as long as Joe was here, I just wanted to thank you and your staff for the great Christmas party, holiday party that you had. Great turnout. A lot of retirees were there. That was fantastic. I don't know if you want to make any comments. It was a good time and appreciate the invite.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the board. Happy New Year to all of you and your families. Yeah, that was an excellent turnout. We actually, I think before this year, the maximum number of retirees that we had show up was around 18. This year, we had 29 retirees. So it was amazing to see that. I think it was very fun. We had a packed house. We had to bring more tables in, but it was exciting to see everyone. I think the weather that we had, it was nice out. The 2 previous years, we actually had to cancel our holiday party because it happened to snow on that day. So we ended up delaying the party, but it was a great turnout, and I appreciate those that were able to make it. So thank you.
And I want to thank you as well. I know that people that may have been driving around on Saturday when the ice started to come down. I was in Hopkins, and we were coming back on 169, and it was a little bit slippery. But I noticed even before that, on Saturday morning, that you guys were already applying things onto the roads that are hoped to help keep that from happening. And didn't notice it in Anoka County once I returned home, so I appreciate the pre-work. I know you guys are probably just itching to get out and plow on snow, but
Yeah,
but thank you for that.
thank you. I'll pass it along.
All right, we'll move on to Intergovernmental and Community Relations Committee report. And Commissioner Reinert.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. At the December 12th, 2023 Intergovernmental Relations Committee meeting, county board members prioritized the top legislative items to be actively lobbied during the 2024 legislative session. And at this meeting, we'd like to recommend that the county board approve the 2024 Anoka County Legislative Platform. But prior to making motion on this, I do have one question. Well, let's just get something on the floor. I'll move to approve.
We have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Meisner. Commissioner Reiner, you have a question?
Yeah, I just have one question on number 4, and this is the revised state law to require a primary clinician to sign a death certificate. We've been having problems with that with our coroner's office. As I was looking over, the write-up on this, I didn't see where, because we have been trying to change legislation so that, I guess, I don't want to say forces them to sign the death certificate, but they should just be doing what they should be doing. But then we also wanted to be able to bill for that, and maybe as a financial incentive to do the work that they should be. So, but I didn't see any language in there about the billing. Is that included somewhere in this initiative?
Mr. Chair, Commissioner Reinert, we did not put it into our short write-up, but yes, it is included in our full write-up. It'll be it will be piece of the bill that is ultimately drafted.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, like I said, I was looking it over last night and I didn't see it, so just wanted to double check. So, yeah, we've got a motion and a second. Back to you.
All right. And any other questions, comments on any of the items? Okay. Some of the things that I'll just kind of go over a little bit. We're looking at supporting revisions to the recently adopted 2023 legislation on the greenhouse gas emissions and vehicle miles traveled impact assessment statute. Looking at, again, the Highway 65 corridor from 81st in the city of Spring Lake Park to 93rd Avenue in the city of Blaine. That would be, I think, Commissioner Jepson, is that, do we go ABC or?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
This is Mr. Chair? if I could.
Yes.
Yes, this is section 1 of the 3-section plan along the corridor, and this specifically will go towards working on the plans for the improvement, not the actual intersection improvements that was done during last year's legislative session.
Thank you very much. And then we have supporting a bonding request in the amount of $6.75 million to construct the last remaining trail gap in the Rice Creek North Regional Trail in Circle Pines. That was supported at our Parks Committee. Revised state law to require the primary clinician to sign. That's what Commissioner Reinert was just talking about. And then correct the misalignment of revenue streams for license and passport services to cover the costs of providing the services to the public. And finally, supporting the Metropolitan Council reform, which has been going on in task force. So if there's no other questions or comments, this is all in favor. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, it's approved. Thank you, Commissioner
That
Reinert.
completes my report. Back to you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Reinert. Item number 8 is to consider approving employment agreement with Sarah Hawkins, appointing Sarah as the Assistant Director for the Library effective January 13th, 2024. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
It's moved by Commissioner Jepson. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Meisner. Any discussion? Questions? Anybody want to make a comment or introduction? Unless you want us to vote first, and then we'll get it over with.
Well, you can vote after if you'd like.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, and Happy New Year to you all as well, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. Over the past year and a half, we've continued to add responsibilities to our Collection Development Manager, and that position has really expanded over the last year in what we've added to bring more consistency, continuity across our 8 branches and our library support system staff. And with that, we've really been focusing on improvements, efficiencies, but also more training with our teams and having that with process manuals, setting high expectations for our team, and we're seeing a lot of great improvements and outcomes from that with our staff and actually our patrons. Our proposal today is that you approve the final step to make the position of Assistant Director of Centralized Services, complementing our Assistant Director of Operations to work together to cover all of our branches. And this was approved in our 2024 budget process. We won't be adding an FTE, we're just changing out our Collection Development Manager position, just elevating the management support role, but also creating a stronger succession plan, having a little bit stronger bench strength for the library. It'll also add more opportunities for our staff as we look at some of those duties that our Collection Development Manager was able to, was also doing, moving some of that to some of our selection team and creating some more opportunities for those folks. And also, I think I already mentioned that we're not adding any FTEs, just changing that structure. And the other thing that we'll be adding to this position is we have our technology team, and they will also slide under this position, being supervised. A lot of the data and technology advancements and innovation will come through this position as well and really create a great management team structure going into 2024.
Great.
Any questions?
Any questions? See none. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
So we have this, seeing no questions, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Jepson.
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner.
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye, and it passes unanimously. And I believe, if there's nothing else to come before the county board this morning, I think we're adjourned. Thank you, everybody. That was a quick one.